أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Last class we have finished about the tenses of verbs. Today we will be seeing some of the examples from the Quran. So here you can see in the Surah Fatiha, Iyyaka na'budu. So na'budu, which type of verb it is, whether it is a past tense verb, that is fe'lul madhi or fe'lul mudari. So here it starts with a noon with a fatha. So we have seen in fe'lul mudari the mnemonic for identifying a fe'lul mudari is na'ati, that is it starts with a noon, hamza, ta and ya. So here it starts with a noon, so it is a fe'lul mudari verb. So how this na'budu has come? It comes from abada ya'budu. Abada is the past tense and ya'budu is the fe'lul mudari. That is abada means he worshipped, ya'budu means he worships, he is worshipping or he will worship, because it includes two tenses, that is it includes two tenses, that it includes present tense as well as the future tense. So na'budu means we worship. Na'budu, this we learn in the conjugation of a verb in the coming classes. Na'budu, it is the 14th segha of the total 14 seghas in the conjugation of a verb. So it is fe'lul mudari verb. If we take here ihdina siratal mustaqim. So ihdi, so it comes from hada yahdi ihdi. So hada is the past tense, he guided. Yahdi means he guides, he is guiding or he will guide. Since it is fe'lul mudari, fe'lul amr comes from fe'lul mudari. Last class we have seen how to make a fe'lul amr from fe'lul mudari, that is remove the ya sign, that is the fe'lul mudari sign, and add sukun at the last letter, that is ya. Since ya is a weak letter, we know that there are three weak letters, alif, waw and ya. Ya is, first of all, it is a weak letter. Adding sukun to over it makes it more weak, so we will drop this ya at the in fe'lul amr. So here you can see one alif is being added, that is the arzi alif or a temporary alif, and it receives a kasra. Receiving a kasra or a dhamma depends on the ayn kalima. If the ayn kalima has a kasra or a fatha, it receives a kasra. If the ayn kalima has a dhamma, it receives a dhamma. So here the ayn kalima is the dal, it receives a kasra. So alif, that is the arji alif, will receive a kasra. That means guide. That is a guide us or a request. That is ihdina means guide us to the straight path. So here ihdi is amar, fe'lul amar. So if you see here razaqnahum. So razaqnahum, it comes from razakha yarzuqu. Razakha means it is the past tense, that is the fe'lul madhi. Yarzuqu means it is fe'lul mudari. Razakha means he provided. Yarzuqu means he provides, he is providing or he will provide. So razaqna, it comes from razakha razaqna. So it comes in the 14th segha in the conjugation of a verb in past tense. So that we learn in the conjugation of a verb. Razaqna means we provided. This alif you can see here, it is written as in this form also, it can be written in this form also, it can be written in some mushaf, it is written, alif is written in this form. So razaqna means we provided, and this is fe'lul madhi, that is the past tense. So here you can see kafaru. So it comes from kafara yakfuru. So kafara yakfuru. So kafara, it is fe'lul madhi, that is it is the past tense. So kafaru means they disbelieved. So kafara is the past tense, yakfuru is the fe'lul mudari, that is it includes both tenses, present tense as well as the future tense. Kafara means he disbelieved. Yakfuru means he disbelieves, he is disbelieving, he will disbelieve. So kafaru, it comes the third segha of fe'lul madhi that we learn in the conjugation of a verb. You can see here khatamallahu. Khatama yakhtimu. So khatama means he sealed. Yakhtimu, he seals, he is sealing or he will seal. So khatama, he sealed. So it is fe'lul madhi, and he, who is he here? He is Allah here. That is lafzul jalala is Allah. Allah, he sealed means Allah sealed. You can see here yakhulu. So earlier it was khala yakhulu. So khala yakhulu. So it starts with a ya. So it is a sign of fe'lul mudari. So it is a fe'lul mudari verb. That khala means he said. Yakhulu means he says, he is saying or he will say, because it includes present tense as well as the future tense. So he says. So it is a failul mudari verb. So it is also afale illa, that is it is a weak verb. Why? Because you can see kha corresponds to fa kalima, alif corresponds to ain kalima, and lam corresponds to lam kalima. So this ain kalima is alif. So alif is a weak letter. So it comes under afale illa, that is it is a weak verb. So here you can see yajiduna. So you can see ya at the beginning. So it is a failul mudari verb. So it comes from khada'a yakhda'u. Okay, yakhda'una, khada'a yakhda'u. Yakhda'una, they deceive. Khada'a means he deceived. Yakhda'u, he deceives, he is deceiving, and he will deceive. So yakhda'una. So ya is the prefix attached to here, and una is the suffix that is attached to here. So it comes under third segha of a failul mudari, conjugation of a verb. Here if you see yash'uruna, so sheen corresponds to fa kalima, ain corresponds to ain kalima, and ra corresponds to lam kalima. So sha'ara yash'uru, that is fa'ala yaf'ulu pattern. So that means they realize. Okay, sha'ara, he realized. Yash'uru, he realizes, he is realizing, he will realize. So yash'uruna, they realize. So it is the third segha of failul mudari, conjugation of a verb. Here you can see fazadahum, zada yazidu. So fa is an addition that is added to this failul mazi verb. So that in addition of a verb we will learn in the coming classes. So zada yazidu, zada means he increased, yazidu, he increases, he will increase, he is increasing. So it is failul mazi, means he increased them. So them, whom is the pronoun, that is attached pronoun to the zada. This we will learn in pronouns classes. So he increased. So who is he here? He relates to Allah. So Allah increased them in disease. So here you can see yakzibuna. So kazaba yakzibu. So it starts with a ya. So it is a failul mudari verb. So kazaba means he lied. Yakzibu, he lies, he is lying, or he will lie, because it includes two tenses, that is the present tense as well as the future tense. So it is the prefix ya, that is the sign of failul mudari that is attached here, and una, that is the suffix attached here. So they lie. So it is the third segha of failul mudari, conjugation of a verb, that we will learn in the conjugation of a verb. So here you can see ya'lamuna. So it starts with ya. So it is failul mudari verb, and it comes from alima ya'lamu, that is fa'ila yaf'alu pattern. So alima ya'lamu. Ya'lamuna means they know. Alima means he knew. Ya'lamu means he knows, he is knowing, or he will know. So ya'lamuna means they know. It is a failul mudari verb, and it is the third segha in conjugation of a verb. You can see here lakhu. It comes from the verb lakhiya yalkha. Lakhiya is the past tense, yalkha is the failul mudari, and lakhiya ya you can see at the third lam kalima. So it is a weak verb. So here lakhiya yalkha. So from this lakhiya you will get lakhiya, lakhiya, lakhu. So it is the third segha of failul mazi in the conjugation of a verb. So it means they meet. Lakhiya means he met. Yalkha means he is meeting, he will meet. You can see here khalaw. So it comes from khala yakhlu. Khala means past tense, yakhlu means it is a failul mudari. So khalaw, it is the third segha of failul mazi in the conjugation of a verb, that we learn in the conjugation of verbs in the coming classes. So it is failul mazi. That means they are alone. Khalu, as said earlier, it comes from khala yakhulu. So from this khala, khalu. So from khalu, it is the third segha of failul mazi in the conjugation of a verb. That means they said. Here you can see yamuddu. So ya sign you can see. So it is a failul mudari verb. So it comes from madda yamuddu. It comes from madda ya muddu. So dal is repeated twice. So it comes under a afale mushaddad. Means the dal is repeated. In the example we have seen zanna ya zunnu. So noon was repeating there. So madda ya muddu. So dal is repeated here. So it is a afale mushaddad. That means he prolongs. Madda means he prolonged. Yamuddu means he prolongs, he is prolonging, or he will prolong. So it is a failul mudari verb. So that means he prolongs, yamuddu. You can see here yamahuna. So ain kalima corresponds to fa kalima, mim corresponds to ain kalima, and ha corresponds to lam kalima. That is amiha yamahu it comes from. So it is ya starting fe'lul mudari, ya prefix, una suffix is been attached to it. Yamahuna, they wander blindly. And it is the third sega of fe'lul mudari, conjugation of a verb. You can see here rabihat. So it comes from rabiha yarbahu. Rabiha yarbahu. So from rabiha, rabihat comes. So it is the fourth seva in the conjugation of verb in fe'lul mazi. That means it profited. It profited. So what is that? It corresponds to tijaratun. So tijarat. So the tijarat profited. So tijarat means business. So it corresponds to the tijarat here. So it is a fe'lul mazi verb, and ta, it is a sign of femininity. That all these things we'll learn in the conjugation of a verb, inshallah. Zahaba, it is fe'lul mazi. That is zahaba yazhabu. Zahaba means he took away. Who is he? He is means he corresponds to Allah. That is lafzul jalala. Zahaba, he took away. Yazhabu, he took away. Zahaba, he took away. Yazhabu, he takes, he is taking. So it is fe'lul mudari, or he will take. So it is fe'lul mudari verb. So zahaba is the fe'lul mazi verb. You can see here taraka, taraka yatruku, taraka yatruku. So taraka is fe'lul mazi. Ta corresponds to fa kalima, ra corresponds to ain kalima, and ka corresponds to lam kalima. Taraka yatruku. So it is fe'lul mazi. So it means he left. Taraka means he left. Yatruku means he is living, he will live. You can see here yarjiuna. So ya means it is a sign of fe'lul mudari. So it is a fe'lul mudari verb. So it comes from raja yarjiu. Raja yarjiu. Raja is the past tense and yarjiu is the present tense or the future tense. That is fe'lul mudari. That means raja means he returned. Yarjiu, he is returning, he will return, or he will return, or he is returning, he returns. So yarjiuna, it is a third sega of fe'lul mudari, conjugation of a verb. So they return, it means they return. Ya is the prefix, waw nun is the suffix added to here. It is fe'lul mudari verb. Here you can see yaj'aluna. So it comes from ja'ala yaj'alu. That is fa'ala yaf'alu pattern. So it is fe'lul mudari. Ya, you can see waw nun is the suffix added to it. Ja'ala means he put, or yaj'alu he puts, or he is putting, or he will put. Okay. So here you can see yakhtafu. So ya sign means it is a fe'lul mudari. It comes from khatifa yakhtafu. Khatifa yakhtafu. It snatches away. The meaning of it is it snatches away. What is it? It is nothing but al-barq. That is lightning. The lightning will snatch their eyesight. Okay, the lightning will snatch their eyesight. So it is a fe'lul mudari verb that you learn in the conjugation of a verb. It is the first sega of fe'lul mudari in the conjugation of a verb. So we have started with na'budu, iyyaka na'budu. So it is a'budu. So it starts from abada, ya'budu. Abada is the past tense, ya'budu is the fe'lul mudari. From this fe'lul mudari we will get ta'buduna. So you will learn this in the conjugation of a verb. From this ta'buduna you will get fe'lul amr. That is the ta sign, that is the sign of the fe'lul mudari is removed, that is ta is removed, and the noon forms, the noon will be dropped. So you will get umbudu. Now here you can see alif, that is the arzi alif. Whether this temporary alif will receive a dhamma or a kasra depends on the ain kalima. The ain kalima here is ba. Ain kalima is ba. Now here ba, you can see dhamma. So if you want to individually read this word, you need to read it as ubudu. But while reading, you will read it as ya ayyuhan nasu ubudu. So here you can add and you can read ya ayyuhan nasu ubudu. But if you want to read this word as an individual, so we need to add dhamma, and dhamma or a kasra receiving this arzi alif depends on the ain kalima. Since ain kalima has a dhamma, so this arzi alif will receive a dhamma. So ubudu means you all worship. So it is a fe'lul amr. You can see here khalaqakum. So khalaqa means khalaqa yakhluqu. Khalaqa, that is fa'ala yaf'ulu pattern. So khalaqa means he created. So it is a past tense. He created khalaqakum. He created you. Kum means you all. So it comes in the pronouns that we learn in pronouns, inshallah. So it is fe'lul mazi. Ja'ala yaj'alu. Ja'ala yaj'alu, it is fe'lul mazi only. That means he made. Okay, it is fe'lul mazi. Ja'ala lakumul arda. So Allah uses khalaqa and ja'ala. Khalaqa he created or he made, that he uses for living things, and ja'ala means he made or he created, he uses for non-living things. That Allah has created the earth Allah has created you. You means human beings here. So here you can see amara. Amara ya'muru. So alif hamza starts with hamza. So it is a afale hamza. We have seen that fa kalima you can see hamza. Ain kalima you can see mim, and lam kalima you can see re. That is amara ya'muru. That is amara means he ordered. Amara means it is a past tense. Ya'muru means it is a fe'lul mudari, means he orders, he is ordering, or he will order. So amarallahu means he ordered. So it is fe'lul mazi. So he orders. Who is he here? He stands for Allah. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.